This total lunar eclipse in September is a powerful ending in preparation to bring forward the new. Let's get into it. This is a channeled message for the collective based on the energy that is coming forward the loudest. There are three main themes that are coming forward for September 7th, 2025's total lunar eclipse, with a little bonus message at the end that came in just as I was pressing record. So we'll see what comes forward for that. This is a spiritual understanding for the total lunar eclipse. This is not based on the astrology. I am not an astrologer. It's not my lane of genius, but I have the ability to channel higher dimensional beings. And my main guides right now are the Arcturian Master Healers. So they're coming through with a message and also a frequency of activating your innate healing as you even just watched this video. So being open to receive that. If you're new here, hello, I'm Nyla Falardeau. I am a multidimensional channel. I'm a quantum energy worker, and I am a guide to teach you how to connect into your own intuition, your own psychic abilities, your own ability to channel, because as a human, you're designed to be able to do that. We just forget. We're going to go through these three main themes. Find the one that resonates with you, leave the rest. But I want to remind you that with this total lunar eclipse in September, it is the second of three that are going to happen. So the first total lunar eclipse happened in March of 2025, this year. We have the second one now, September, and then there's going to be a third in March of 2026 total lunar eclipse. So there's often a through line with those three, where it can be an initiation in the first one, and then it can get more pronounced in the second one, and then more of a closing in the third one. So you can also look back what was happening in and around March. Was there a specific theme? Were you moving through things? Were emotions coming up? Were you starting something? Were you ending something? That might come forward in a new layer with this eclipse as well. In general, whether it's a partial or a total lunar eclipse, they hold the energy of endings. And then we have our solar eclipse, which in general holds the energy of beginnings. Now we are in the year 2025, which is 9 in numerology, and it's the energy of ending. So with the total lunar eclipse coupled with the numerology 9, and we're in the year of the snake, it is ending on top of ending on top of ending. And the eclipse, so you really might be feeling that. Eclipses tend to help shift our trajectory back onto path if we've strayed a bit too much, if our soul feels like it's not going to complete a contracted mission or purpose. Things can end, things can abruptly shift, even if on a human ego timeline things feel good and look good. Sometimes the rug needs to be pulled out from under us and changes need to happen. And sometimes those changes don't feel good, but sometimes eclipses really bring forward and amplify the beautiful energy that's coming through too. These themes that are coming forward, sometimes they are showcasing how we are out of balance in them, and therefore they're getting loud, so we can bring them into balance. We can bring attention, awareness into them. And sometimes they're highlighting how things are working really well. The first message number one from the Arcturian Master Healers, is around the immune system. The immune system on a spiritual level, an energetic level, is really interesting because it's our barrier, our protective mechanism between us and other. It also energetically lets us know how we're doing or feeling about ourselves. Our immune system is our identity of self. And when there's an autoimmune issue or there's an imbalance, a chronic imbalance in the immune system, it can tell us a lot of what's going on internally. Perhaps if your immune system is flaring up or your autoimmune disease is flaring up, perhaps in this eclipse season, it's bringing forward a message around insecurity or self-esteem or how you fit into the world. Or perhaps it's showing you where your boundaries are lacking and how to support your system a bit more, whether that's energetically, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. They're also mentioning the idea or energy around you have brought new information into you, But have you digested that information? Have you really utilized the awareness that other people are bringing into you? Have you given yourself permission? Have you been able to bring knowledge into wisdom? They're bringing forward this message of people have been telling you the truth, but you haven't been willing to listen. They have been telling you with their actions, but you're choosing not to see that. And for some of you who are resonating with these kind of messages, you're probably highly sensitive. You're probably empathic. And that's a beautiful ability and gift. And it often allows us to see the best in people. And we also need to recognize that we have our own boundaries. If someone's saying something to you, but their actions aren't aligning, how can you find and reconcile that truth? How can you move forward with that? Because your body, especially if you're feeling these immune responses, is really speaking clearly to you, and something is not right. And maybe it's on a very physical level. Maybe it's a food that's not supporting you. Maybe there's a toxin that you need to remove or eliminate, detox from your body. But it could also be an emotional imbalance. It can also be a friction between the true you and the you that you're presenting. The second message from the Arcturian Master Healers is around how or where are you giving your power away? You are the architect, you are the builder, you are the programmer of your own life. And in particular, they're bringing the message or attention to the dynamic between you and your parent or you and a caregiver. So if you're resonating with this message in these next 6 months, you might have already start to feel this. If you have been noticing a disturbance in the relationship between you and your parent, you and a caregiver, or memories coming forward. Maybe your parents have passed on, transitioned out of our school and gone back home, but those memories are coming forward, or that pain or that trauma is coming forward in the body. It's time to look at that. It's time to heal that. It's time to see how or where you've been giving your power away, how the dynamic of your parents, how they raised you, the beliefs they instilled in you, the programming that they brought forward into you, how or where did they teach you, consciously or unconsciously, to give your power away? And we can extend that to your partner. So that dynamic starts with your parent. And if that lesson isn't learned, it can come forward in your partnerships. But your partner isn't where it started. It would have started with your parent, your caregiver. And if these messages around relationships, so specifically your partner, your partnerships, or with your parent, it's not about blaming. It's not about saying, well, if they just didn't act this way, or if they just chose differently, or if they didn't do that, or if only they would. No, no. How can you bring it back to you? How can you take self-responsibility? It's not putting the blame on you. It's not putting the shame on you. It's how can you find the balance within you? How can you take self-responsibility? Yes, that happened, but how are you going to move forward? How can you find your own balance? How can you find your own healing? It's time to end that cycle and move forward to something new. As we move closer and closer into 2027, there's going to be large, massive scale, massive collective shifts that are happening. And the sooner we can move through these traumas, these wounds, the more grace and ease we have in that transitionary period. The third message that the Arcturian Master Healers are bringing forward is around success. How or where have you not been celebrating yourself? You have been on quite the path, quite the healing path, quite the brave path. And sometimes we forget how far we've come. So perhaps over these next 2 weeks, 6 months, or even year, if that theme is going to continue in and through each of the total lunar eclipses, it will bring us to a year from now. Get ready for success, but also get ready to celebrate your successes, no matter how big or small. This is really, really important because it signals to the universe that, hey, this joy, this accomplishment, this success, I recognize it. I am ready for more of this. It shifts the vibration of your body, of your system, of your aura. It's time to celebrate. We're always ready to do more and go on to the next thing. But stop and really appreciate how far you've already come. And this is the bonus message from the Arcturian Master Healers that came in just as I was about to press record. And it's around spirit babies. Spirit babies come up pretty infrequently in my quantum energy sessions, but they're coming in loud and clear. And with eclipses, we can see a spike in pregnancies that happens. So September 2025, March 2025, March 2026, perhaps we see a spike in pregnancies. Maybe you're one of these people. They're saying that over this next year, there is a very specific frequency of baby, of soul that is coming in. It is by design. If you are pregnant from now until 2026, there is a very specific soul that is waiting for you to deliver them earthside. We haven't been ready collectively, energetically, Gaia. We haven't been ready for the level of soul that is coming through, but we're getting there. We are only ready now, and it's just the beginning. These babies that are going to come forward are going to tip the scale in a positive direction. If you resonate with this energy around a spirit baby, or you're calling a spirit baby in, I highly suggest that you meditate on that soul. There is a book called Spirit Babies by Walter McKitchen, I believe his last name that is a really beautiful read if that's something that you're feeling pulled to, if you're ready to start having kids, if you're curious, if you're having problems in pregnancy, sometimes that can be really helpful. It feels, out of all these messages, this bonus message about spirit babies is coming in the loudest. Let me know which message resonates the most for you. Be prepared that if one of these comes forward, that it is for your best and highest good. If you're getting an immune flare-up, what is that teaching you? If you feel ready and you're resonating with this energy of a spirit baby, there's going to be a lot of lessons that come forward for you. You are ready for what your soul is directing you for your highest timeline, always. Blessings on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.